All right, guys. So I've got Liliana on the channel, and what a great person Liliana is. It's great to meet her finally. We touched back a couple of months ago, and Liliana's a very enthusiastic blockchain person. You know, she believes in, different crypto assets and so forth. And one of the great things, as you know, to all my followers is that I love interviewing, great people who want to share their story, want to share their vision. Tell us a little bit about the project, which is really sort of quite important in this space, especially when this space is growing. So to all my followers, this is going to be a fun interview. Liliana is going to tell us all about Suprafin, what they're doing, what they're up to, and so forth. And as you know, just all the cheesy bit, this is not investment advice or, the consumer advice. This is just purely just a educational video interview telling us all about the project and so forth. So take it as that, as an educational piece of content. Liliana, it's great to have you.
Great, thank you for having me. Yeah, so let me tell you about Suprafin. Suprafin is a smart WealthTech platform. And by that, I mean automated investment management platform for people, for individuals to invest in crypto assets. Okay. The platform helps people invest in crypto assets in a smart, transparent, customized, and automated way. It brings also financial inclusion because it allows people to invest from a small amount of money, from £100, for example.
Right. Okay.
So it's not just for the ultra high net worth individuals.
Right.
And also it uses cutting edge analytics, which typically are not available to the masses. So our platform has underlying cutting edge investment risk analytics built especially for crypto assets.
Right.
Because we believe on the democratization of these tools through the automation.
Okay, we're going to dig deep into the questions. Obviously, there's a few questions we're gonna ask. So yeah, as Liliana says, this is an easy to gateway to buying, investing if something that you're interested in. Obviously, this is not investment advice as such, but this is something where you're giving people that opportunity to get in, right?
Yes, exactly. So the platform is for people that ask themselves the question of, there are hundreds of crypto assets. So which crypto assets should I buy? I mean, of these hundreds. How do you analyze them? Do you have the time to analyze them? The majority of people really don't have time. They have a job, or even if you have time, you might not have the expertise or the analytical tools to do it. Hence, this is what Suprafin does. The platform automates the entire process. We have especially built investment risk models, and you don't need to worry about it. At a click of a button, you can create a diversified portfolio of crypto assets that were selected by our platform.
And this is great for beginners, right? This is good for people who are trying to get in. They don't know what they're doing because obviously it's still a bit of an area where there's a lot of gray clouds and people are still trying to educate themselves. So would you say this is also good for people who want to get in?
Yeah. Oh, actually, my platform targets mainly people with not much expertise in crypto assets. For anyone that just wants to they believe crypto assets might do well, and they say, where do I start with crypto assets?
True.
So that's the platform for them. And for better or worse, I will say that's the majority of people, even for experts. So even myself. So I've been involved with crypto assets for the last 2 years, but I have a lot of expertise in investment risk models. So if I wanted to invest in crypto assets, if I didn't have a platform, it would be very difficult for me to do that because someone needs to monitor all these crypto assets on a regular basis. So unless I do this permanently, I just, can do it.
And I think that's great. I think, for me as a beginner as well, 2 years ago, I didn't know where to start. There was no instruments, shall we say. And I think Suprafin provides that. Before we go into the questions, but that's what you provide, right? That instrument.
Exactly. It's that instrument to help people that just want to dive into crypto assets and says, where do I start? Well, you start with the Suprafin platform. And later on, even traders, I know there are people that specialize in crypto assets, like traders. So those are people that do the research, the analysis, and they start trading crypto assets for themselves. Now, those people live for that, correct? But even then, they might want to think, okay, maybe even though I have my own trading strategies, I might want to see which crypto assets has the Suprafin platform selected, because are they doing that themselves? Maybe not. And so,
okay, great. So it's a great product for those people. We're going to share this to the audience and tell them all about it. So what made you start the project, Liliana? What made you start Suprafin? What was the flaw, and how do you want to help people?
So I started Suprafin in January 2018 when I realized that crypto assets were going to transform the finance industry, and that all financial assets might get tokenized in the future. And then I realized, well, but who is going to help people navigate or understand those crypto assets? There's no platform that exists currently. And I thought, well, that's a huge potential, because
especially in the market,
massive market, exactly. Yeah. And there's huge need, because while there are funds for the ultra high net worth people, what is there for the masses? I thought nothing. And this could be 1 billion people globally or more that might need something like Suprafin.
And so I saw the product. It's very simple, and I think that's what Suprafin stands for, as a simple UX. So to all my audience tuning into this video interview, do check it out. So that's why you did it, right?
Exactly. The platform is very simple to use, easy to navigate, because it's created for just the regular us.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah. Okay, so that's a great answer. So to all my audience, go to the Suprafin website, check it out. So what was a problem you wanted to solve? What was the area? What every project, it starts with a problem. What did you see as a problem in this industry to help the average person on the street?
Yeah. So well, people were very interested in crypto assets. Actually, I even did a survey that indicated that around 80% of people in the UK and US believe crypto assets could have great potential, but they were concerned about the level of volatility, about
regulatory practices, and
and also the know-how. They thought it was very complex. So even though they like to invest in crypto assets, they thought, well, but it's so complex. How do I manage volatility? And we thought, well, we build a Suprafin platform that helps you address volatility by creating a portfolio with the risk with your risk preferences. Then we can solve that issue of volatility. And then in terms of, are you the people wonder, am I buying the right cryptocurrency? Is this a good cryptocurrency, or is this a scam, or what is it? And so we thought, well, we'll also do that. We evaluate all
the cryptocurrency
and select the best ones. And so like 50% of the people interviewed said, yeah, if there was a platform like Suprafin, we will use it, because we believe crypto assets have great potential, but we don't have any way how to get involved or invest in crypto assets in a way where they trust it, the platform.
So let's recap back. So let's just recap. We're moving. I think it's a great interview, and I think it's a great product. So let's recap back. You wanted to give that gateway to people to come in, right?
Exactly. And so that then people can have a way of having the platform do all the work for them to select the crypto assets and create a diversified portfolio of crypto assets, and where they could invest from £100.
Okay, great. So Suprafin, what it's an asset management service. What are the benefits of using this product, and what can you tell my viewers?
Yeah. So there are many benefits. One of them is obviously being a smart platform, because it has these cutting-edge risk investment models that do this analysis of all the crypto assets and select the best crypto assets. The other one is automation. It automates the process so that you can create a diversified portfolio of crypto assets at a click of a button. So you click you look at the recommendation, you can literally click the button and boom, you have your portfolio.
Boom, you have you're perfect.
Exactly. And then it is customized. So the platform asks you a few questions to figure out your risk profile. So we want to know if people are low risk profile, medium risk profile, or high risk profile.
Right.
Based on that, the platform creates or recommends a portfolio based on your risk profile. And so that way, if you're a low risk profile person, you can have this lower risk portfolio.
So to tell my viewers, it's like a risk assessed for people, you know, where they want to start, right?
Exactly. And then
some people don't understand that. They just need that.
Yeah. So in terms of risk, it's interesting because different people view risk in different ways. And so even our questions are very simple, just so that we can try to understand. They're more, for us, it's more trying to figure out whether literally they are very risk averse versus not risk averse, just in general, because from there we can go and kind of, you know, create portfolios that could match this risk profile. So one of the other things the platform does is it brings transparency, because once you've created your portfolio of crypto assets, you can see your portfolio. I mean, crypto assets is there, and you can move this portfolio to your wallets. And then there will be a research report per each crypto asset. So if you want to see our assessment, you can click the research report on this crypto asset in your portfolio. You can understand a bit better why the crypto asset was selected. So it's very transparent, and usually you don't get in funds, correct? Like, you don't know what's in a fund. You know there's a fund, but you don't know.
So that report will give a breakdown of everything that the consumer needs.
And it's yours. So this crypto asset in mine, I mean, can you take out your fund, move it somewhere? You cannot. Well, these crypto assets, as you're familiar with Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, you can move them wherever you want. So
you can move it from wallet to wallet as well, and you give that easy integration. What about security? Do you follow like APIs? Do you follow like authenticators? How is it? Security is a big thing, and I hear it thousands of times. People want this security. How do you provide that?
Yeah, so we currently partner with a crypto asset exchange in the UK, which is pretty much geared towards focusing on security, and that's CoinPass. It's a British company that offers fiat to crypto trading. And so while Suprafin is the investment management layer, they are the exchange partner. And the focus heavily in security, we also are going to be hiring someone that specializes in entire IT security. Because security is very important. And also the crypto assets, when they are stored, they will be stored on hard wallets, and will partner with custodians. So some people might want to take their crypto assets into their own wallets. Some might want to leave it with exchange, or put it into custodian solution. So we'll offer many flexibilities for people.
That's good to hear. So for the average viewers watching this, Suprafin do provide those security procedures, which is very lacking in the last few years. And it's nice to see, you know, more and more people stepping up and providing that. So, you know, we've gone through quite a bit, and it's a great interview. And I think, you know, it's a great product. What about regulatory practices? How are you following, you know, regulation? I know it's a deep subject, but in general, what is that, and how can you tell my consumers?
Yeah, so I follow closely the regulation in the UK, because Suprafin is a UK company, and it will focus in the first few years only in the UK. And I follow what the FCA, all their papers they've issued with regards to regulating crypto assets. So currently, Suprafin is going to be covering those crypto assets that are not regulated, but also FCA came up with some registration requirement for companies to deal with anti-money laundering. So Suprafin had just applied for registration with FCA as per requirement of FCA. So FCA require all companies in crypto assets to register with them for anti-money laundering compliance. And so we just did application. And so we'll be complying with that.
So you'll be complying. Okay, that's good, because we always need to follow those procedures just for good services and a good asset management service as well. So who are your competitors? You know, who's Suprafin competing against? You've got Coinbase, who are the big giants. You've got Binance and all these ones. Who do you see, or do you see yourself as a niche sort of service? Do you provide a niche product to people who want to get into it seriously?
So Suprafin completes on the asset management side. So the likes of Coinbase or Binance, they are exchanges, and actually we partner with them because Suprafin does the selection of the crypto assets, and the trading gets done through the exchanges like Binance. Well, in this case, it's going to be our partner Coinpass, which is also an exchange. And in the future, we'll add many other exchanges. But actually, we compete more on the asset management, so we'll be like the hedge funds. So currently, a hedge fund will be doing that's the investment part for buyers. They focus mainly on the ultra high net worth individuals, and the business model of a hedge fund is different. We are a platform, fintech or wealth tech platform that caters to everyone, to any individual. So we are for the masses, indeed.
You're for the masses, for everyone.
Exactly, and it's not the fund approach, which is lacks transparency and so on. And also there are ETPs, electronic traded products, that there are like wrappers into a particular crypto assets. What they lack is the model. So they don't have the models. They do target retail, but they don't have analytical models to do the relative value analysis and select the best crypto assets.
So everyone can get involved, basically.
Everyone can get involved, exactly. And it's a new market. Can get involved. So there's so many areas.
There's no clause with who gets involved. Everyone is involved. So
exactly.
Okay, great. And my final question, I hope all the viewers are enjoying this. This is just a great breakdown of Suprafin. Where do you see your roadmap, Liliana? Where do you see the next 6 months going? What is exactly in store for Suprafin? And what can you tell my viewers today?
So we've been testing the Suprafin platform. We have a web and an Android and iOS app, which we are testing. We plan to release it by the end of August, give and take. And so that's one of the key things. And to support that, so we are finalizing a capital raise. So that's also something we plan to finalize in the next few months. We've been raising already the money, but we go through different stages.
And your roadmap?
Exactly. And then the other thing is we plan to implement our marketing strategy to bring up to 20,000 customers, which is what we would like to have the first year. And then we plan to engage more with universities because we would like to reach to all the techie millennials at universities. So
good idea.
We're going to focus on all of the universities in the UK. And then we plan to partner with private wealth managers. So a lot of private wealth managers do not have analytical tools, so they don't have a way to recommend crypto assets to their clients. Now we have the platform. We can provide this platform to them through white label. And then we plan to hire some few people to focus on operations, IT security, one of those, and crypto asset analysis.
And in terms of your customer base, what's it looking like? Are you looking for the average customer? They want that security, that they can trust your platform. How do you see that on that level?
So the customers, we focus on all kinds of customers, from the millennials to the ultra to the high net worth. Exactly. And from investments, small amounts to larger amounts. Very likely that for the high net worth individuals will be through partnership with the private wealth managers. And for them, we'll develop particular solutions and offer particular custody solutions. More than likely, that's what they will require.
Okay. So there's lots going on in the next sort of 6 months. You're very busy and you want more adoption, it seems. It looks like you're trying to push for that adoption.
So the other thing we're doing is webinars, monthly webinars and events.
I went to one of them. It was great. Yeah.
Fantastic. And so that what we like about the webinars is that they are global. That we're reaching people from all over the world.
Great.
And that's bringing us potential customers. So we're going to continue to do more of that, webinars, events to engage with potential clients. And because we would like people to start to register for the Suprafin platform, so that when we launch the platform, people can start trialing, using it, and start investing.
Great. Can I say something just to my viewers? Do follow Liliana's webinars. I did go to one of them, and I found it very educating. I think you hold them every week or every month on Eventbrite, and then do check it out. I advise all of you just to go and check it out for those purposes. So Liliana, it's great to have you. Just my final question is you took part in the FinTech awards, right? You're in competition for something. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, we as we plan to launch the Suprafin platform, we want to start promoting the brand of Suprafin. So being in any kinds of competitions, all kinds of competitions, it's good to promote the brand of Suprafin. And so, yeah, we're part of several industry bodies. One of them is Innovate Finance, it's a FinTech industry body.
Yes.
And
yeah, and you took part in that.
We do a lot of events with them in the last, after lockdown, they've organized many events, which are, good for companies like me to promote the brand. And so, yeah, we look forward to participating in all of them. Last year, at the end of last year, we participated in another event by the Institute of Directors.
Right.
That was live event, and so that was nice as well.
And it was a good turnout as well.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Okay, great. So hopefully we can do a follow-up in a few weeks or in a month or two. I think it's great where you're going with this. Anything else you'd like to finally say?
Well, everyone who's listening, do follow up Suprafin. Go to the website, register so that you can check out the release of the platform. Yeah, and if you're on LinkedIn, follow us in LinkedIn. We have many social media channels. Contact us if you have questions. Come to our webinars and real events. And yeah, thank you for interviewing me. It's a pleasure to be participating in this interview.
Liliana is a great person. So we've gone a while back, and yeah, absolutely. She's got over 20 years experience of finance. So she's worked for very credible companies, and definitely a platform. I would definitely look into it, because I think it's a platform where it's going to really shape the way, not only customers in Europe, but also in the UK. That's what Suprafin is. They're a British company. So I think we need something like that in this country, rather than think, global, which is, the Binances and the Coinbase. So I think, would you agree? I think that's the case.
Yeah, it's interesting because
we need something here, right?
We need something, and I'm interested in my partner. Well, first of all, the exchanges are for people that are experts for trading.
Yes.
There's nothing like Suprafin, even globally. You cannot find it.
And it's UK. And it's UK.
And it's UK. And actually, right. my key company partner is also British. And what they bring is, for example, they're very compliant, and they bring us access to fiat to crypto, and that's something we like. And yeah, well, the UK is global hub for finance, so it should be global hub for fintech too.
Yes, exactly. All right, there you go, guys. To all my viewers, I hope you enjoyed this exciting video interview about Suprafin. Can't wait to tell you all about it. And yeah, follow Liliana and the company and so forth. We'll put the website in the comment section so people can, interact. And hopefully we'll do one of these in the next month or two, a follow-up, and tell us all about what's going on. So great, guys. Appreciate it, Liliana. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.